Yeah. It's crazy how you can not know somebody, but when they pass away, it affects you. Or affect the way you look at things. Wayne, let's get it.
Damn, I miss Nipsey, Mac Miller, and Kobe. Shit just ain't the same, and it's wrecking my brain. Fuck the fame, man, that's not why I came. My aim is much higher, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
You busy with these hoes and chrome tires. Peasant shit, nothing I desire. Maybe before when I was immature, but I'm destined for more. The essence of a hero, but a Gemini and the other face is Kratos. Get the fuck about my way, bro. Give a fuck about how your day go. If it don't pay dough, I'm trying to feed the fam. I told them I had a plan, and I can't fall short. I gotta take off like I'm Luka Doncic, you know. 207 mil on the deal. Yeah, cause shit is real out here. Government stripping rights, I fear. So I'm gripping the mic, give them a load of my freedom of speech. I know that you feeling the heat and it's all me. Sheesh. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now. Bag it and tag it as a classic. These niggas is average. They thought I couldn't miss before. Watch me skyrocket my average. I mastered my talents by watching the masses, crafting my own elements. Now look at this guy, or a supernova explosive popping the top off of rappers with a pen dog. I John Wick y'all, cause you're nothing but a lapdog in the backyard, acting like you trap hard for the gram to get a grand. This is sad. Find your identity, cause that's a fatality. Just saying, quit the capping. I know that I'm snapping. They snapping pics. I just live in the moment. Better yet, on my Jill Scott, living life like it's golden. What I got is potent, putting rappers on notice. I'm just saying, quit the capping. I know that I'm snapping. They snapping pics. I just live in the moment. Better yet, on my Jill Scott, living life like it's golden. What's up? I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now. All those solo nights, night was created, infatuated with the art of the rhyme. Telling stories with metaphors really kept me alive. What a beautiful high. You can call me optimist, just don't call it my prime. And I know I've been missing in action. Sorry, I was fighting depression and fear of losing my passion. But look at this magic. Voila. This is crack off the stove like I'm Hove, and I'm selling it in bulk like it just got off the boat. Shout out to the folks who hold me down from Baltimore to Texas. This is power of the blessings. Faith in my Heavenly Father, I never second guessed him. That's just out of the question. My brother Paul, you're killing me. I tell him that I've been stressing, so I keep him close like a weapon. Not really sure when it's turned in my confessions, but now you know. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Let me get situated. I thought I was situated. And, I think everything all right. Everything is all right. All right, man. That is City's Mind by Night. Y'all check him out. Y'all saw his Twitter page on there. And check it out, man. I love that song. It's the theme song for the show. I appreciate him reaching out to me about it. But again, this is your host. My name is, as your host, is TGK. But this is the Dallas Mavericks official pregame show. Hopefully one day becomes the actual official show for the Dallas Mavericks. But other than that, man, hopefully y'all are having a good night out there. Y'all doing good. I'm doing good. It's a Friday, man. It's an early game today. Thankfully, it's an early game. So I literally had to just wake up out of a nap just now. I had to be at work early today, right? And just got home around 4 o'clock, something like that. And then I was around 4:40. I started feeling sleepy, so I took my little nap, and I was like, "Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I need to get ready." So I got ready. Here we are, man. So I appreciate y'all being here. If you're new here, as always, comment, contribute, whatever the case may be. I try to respond to every single comment but definitely put a TGK in your comment before doing so. It helps me recognize that you're trying to get my attention, so that helps a lot as well. Also, if you're new here, we do plenty of segments on the Dallas Mavericks. We'll start out, for example, we'll start out reviewing the previous game. We'll get into the Mavericks opponent. We'll get into what to watch for with the opponent today. We'll talk about the X factor. Those are just some of the items. We also get into the overs and unders for today's game. We get into game predictions. And then we also get into the rumors and news as well. So this is a jam-packed show. And again, I really need y'all's contribution, man, because the show is nothing without y'all. Again, this is y'all's show at the end of the day. I just help run it. You know what I'm saying? So salute to all y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Whether you're a Mavs fan for life fan, which that's what we are. But if you're a Grizzlies fan, appreciate you being here too. I'll try to be as unbiased as possible and try to point out the positives of your team and see what they could do to expose my team. But then I also got to talk about my team exposing your team. You know, it's give and take. It's give and take, right? All right, man. Again, appreciate y'all so much. So the way I like to start off the show, I like to get into the comments and see what the vibe is like, see how the people are feeling. And then we'll get into my previous game thoughts, and then we'll run straight into the news and rumors of the day, which, you know, is it's jam-packed when it comes to news and rumors. But let's get to the comments real quick. Fan123, what's up, fan? He says, Kyrie better have a masterclass performance after what Brunson did last night. Brunson with 42. Man, look, what you can't do, what you cannot do as a fan is, like, or even in general, you can't pocket watch, right? You can't watch what another man is doing, like on a different team. It's a different scenario, different requirement for Brunson over there. I'm not going to put too much pressure on Kyrie. I just need Kyrie to lead the team more tonight. Because if you don't know, Luka Doncic is out for personal reasons today. But we'll get into that in the rumors and news. Again, if Kyrie just gives you a solid performance, 27 to 30 points, 6 assists, couple steals, that's what you're really asking for. If you need him to go for 40, then that means a lot of these other players ain't contributing, but he might have to go for 40 tonight. But we'll get into it, though. Ruri, what's up, bro? He said, yo, TGK, what's up? It's a sure win tonight. Feeling good. I don't know how I feel yet. I'll have a better feeling about this team once we go through the Mavericks opponent review, because a lot of Mavericks players are not available tonight. So that's my only concern. But I do feel good. This team is 4-13. That we're talking about the Memphis Grizzlies. Nancy, hi Nancy. She says, yeah, that was a crazy game. It took the two superstars to play 40 minutes to beat them. That didn't win the whole month of November. Oh, against the Spurs. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, agreed. What's good, Knicks? What's good? Ben, what's up, Ben? He says, happy December, big man. Fell asleep on the train and watching this pod now. Lucky I didn't miss my stop. DGK, keep me awake, bro. Score tonight. We'll get there. But stay awake, bro. Stay awake. I'm gonna get y'all there, man. Well, again, if you're new here, but if you're not new here, I normally start the show 1 hour before tip-off, and we'll end the show literally a minute or two right before tip-off. Or if I gotta leave early, I'll end it a little earlier than that. Big Fat, what's up, Big Fat? Big Fat says this is a game. Everyone has to be on top of their game. Green and Hardy time to show out. This is what you would call a trap game. I call it a must-win. You must win today. You have to. You got to. You have to. Nick says, how realistic is DFS wearing a Maverick uniform again? I had a big conversation about this week where I was, throwing out trade ideas. And I did a poll, and there were several trade ideas. And the poll that got the most votes, 42%, it was Kleba and 2 second-round picks for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now, would Brooklyn Nets accept that deal? People are telling me we need to send a first to get Dorian Finney-Smith. I said, I'm not sending a first for Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm sorry. I'll send a first for Jeremy Grant. I don't even want to send Hardy and Kleba for Dorian Finney-Smith. I might, but yeah, I don't want to send too much. You feel me? It's a tough conversation. Tough conversation for sure. Gina Kim, hey TGK, didn't know Luka wasn't playing. Saw that he was a father first, and I'm so happy. I hope he gets enough rest. I feel like a proud mother. Let's get this done for little Miss Gabriela. All right, I'm glad you broke the news there. So we'll go a different route today. We'll jump straight into the news or rumors, and then we'll get into the previous game review. So let's go straight into the news and rumors. Yeah, let's do that. All right, man. Let's go ahead and let's get into this news and rumors. Here we go. Luka Doncic, man. Luka Doncic is officially a father. He is not playing today for personal reasons. Personal good reasons. He had a post today. Gabriella with heart showing their baby girl today. So salute to them. Congratulations to Luka Doncic and his now new family member being added to it. It's pretty cool, man. They kept it under wraps. Salute to the city of Dallas for not being like Los Angeles. Because if we were in Los Angeles, this story would have broke that his girlfriend Beyonce was pregnant like a long time ago. And in Dallas, I would say that Dallas isn't like nosy in the sense that we want to know what the superstar is doing. I think for the most part, everybody respects like people's privacy in a way. That's how I like to think of Dallas. So they were able to keep it under wraps. No photos leaked, nothing like that. So congratulations to Luka Doncic, man. Congrats are in order. If you're from Dallas and you're a Cowboys fan, Dak Prescott just announced that he's having a child as well. It's gonna be a girl as well. And now Luka Doncic is he's a dad, bro. Like we're watching him grow up right in front of our eyes. So I think that was pretty cool. 100% that was pretty cool. But in light of Luka Doncic becoming a father, there's a bit of news when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks injury report. Check this out. Here, we'll make this bigger so you can see this. Here is the injury report per Grant Access. Salute to Grant, man. The Dallas Mavericks injury report versus the Memphis Grizzlies is Luka Doncic out for personal reasons. Dante Exum out for personal reasons. Tim Hardaway Jr. out for back spasms. Maxi Kleber still out for a toe dislocation. Olivier Maxence Prosper, he's available with an ankle sprain. And Greg Brown III is out. G League 2A. Funny, right? We don't see another G League player there when it comes to like Dexter and AJ, right? So maybe AJ is available. AJ Lawson and Dexter Dennis. Let's see what Grand Asset has for us, man. Because Grand Asset, he'd be on it, bro. He'd be on it. Let me see. Is there anything else? I thought he would have told us what's the injury report for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's normally pretty good with that. All right, he didn't put that out there, but he's got some more stuff, man. If y'all did not know, this is going to be the Dallas Mavericks court today. They got their City Edition court out there tonight. Let me make this bigger for y'all so y'all can see it. Boom, right there. Look at that court. It's nice. It's actually a pretty nice court. It is not the tournament court. This is the City Edition court. As you can tell in the paint, it's a guitar. Because I believe, I forgot his name. They're gonna have a concert tonight after the game. Bridges, is it Bridges? No, I'm tripping. God, Leon Bridges. Leon Bridges, is it Leon Bridges? Hold on, let me make sure. I think it's Leon Bridges. Oh man, I'm horrible. Yeah, I think it's him. I think so. Let me see. Maverick City Blues. Mavs. I think it is. Yeah. Let me double, triple check. Yeah, Leon Bridges. All right, I'm right. All right. Enough second guessing myself. Okay. So yeah, man. Nice little court out there tonight, isn't it? It's pretty nice. Nice little court. That is not all the information I got for y'all tonight. We want to look at what else Grant Absett spoke about. And he just recently tweeted this. He said, Mavs coach Jason Kidd on relying on Kyrie Irving more tonight. Jason Kidd states, we'll have to lean on Kai a little more a little bit tonight in tonight's game. Jesus Christ, cannot read. He's not afraid to have added weight to carry the group. He's enjoyed the leadership up to this point. We're going to ask him to lead again tonight. So salute to Kyrie Irving for taking that jump. Here's some other bit of information. We didn't get to go over this during the pregame show, the last game, but
I think maybe Tim, maybe it's the things.
I don't know if I ended up seeing this, but before I even get into this, I gotta say, whatever happened in Dallas, was it Tuesday against the Houston Rockets? Mark Cuban selling the team, all these reports and everything going on. The Mavericks win a close competitive game against a great team. And then Jason Kidd comes out of said locker room pissed off, right? And I don't know if y'all got to see this, but check this out, man. I think this is some of Jason Kidd's greatest work. He's literally galvanized a city, bro. I was very proud of what Jason Kidd did here. For some reason, I really was, because anyway, here, check this out.
I think maybe, Tim, maybe it's the things that you guys thought should have happened day one, is that they should be successful right off the bat. And it takes time. Failing is all right. It's not a bad thing to fail for a pro athlete, because you can get better and learn from it. And those two are the best in the world. And we feel very comfortable with those two having the ball. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. But we learn from it. And I think they've answered that question from day one. As you just mentioned, they're one of the best, if not the best, in clutch time. But that was a big thing you guys wanted to make a big deal about last year. But you're not making a big deal about it this year because shit's going good. Right? So write some positive shit.
I just asked you a question.
And I'm giving you a fucking answer. Like, you guys, there's all right to write positive stuff. People will read your positive shit. You don't always have to be negative, right? Like, it's just the world's already negative enough, right? So let's see some positive stuff on some positive people that are doing their job on a nightly basis.
Sorry about the cuss words, everybody. You didn't expect that.
Well,
you guys one more
into this year. We can't go back to last year, right? Like, that's the fucking problem. Have a good night.
So yeah, man, that is Jason Kidd letting Tim McMahon have it the other day. I don't know what got into Jason Kidd, and I don't know what got into the Mavs organization, but I think that was kind of refreshing to see what we would call somewhat of an animated Jason Kidd. But that was cool. I'm not ever gonna be mad at passion from a coach, which is kind of sad that we asked for it and we kind of want to see that, but it was a good look to me. I think if you're a basketball player, you're looking at that like, man, that's a coach I want to play for, right? So salute to Jason Kidd, man. Salute to Jason Kidd. What else? Is there other news and rumors? But there's a little bit. I think everyone knows that Mark Cuban ended up selling a majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks. And with more time to think about it without semantics, I thought about it, and I think Mark Cuban might be on the cusp of something, right? He's been trying to create a casino/resort/arena district in or around Dallas, Texas, and it makes sense. Reason why it makes sense, the Dallas Metroplex, right? Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, all these cities combined is in a small area. Not a small area, it's a big area. But I think the fact that the metropolitan Dallas Metroplex, DFW, we're going to be the third biggest metropolitan in America by the 2030s. The Mavericks lease on the American Airlines Center ends in 2031. So if Miriam, the new owner of the Dallas Mavericks, which is the third richest sports owner in America behind the Clippers owner and the Denver Broncos owner, again, the Mavericks, third richest owner in America. That's crazy. She does have ties to Abbott and the Conservative Party. So I think there is a way that she, knowing that she owns the Las Vegas Sands, they just build casinos and resorts and just have all of that. Mark Cuban having his way of, leading a successful team like the Mavs. You could say successful. He's done a great job when you pull it back, right? Like, he had no background in the NBA, and he's done a good job. We can say that. Could have done a way better job, but he's done a good job at the bare minimum, right? But them together, they could probably money whip legislation to get a casino/district approved for Dallas through Greg Abbott. And if that's the case, I'm pretty sure they could break ground within a couple of years if they money whip legislation into passing it. So then you could look at Dallas, like, yeah, what parts of Dallas could they repurpose? don't know. Fair Park might be one of them. I heard rumors that he does have land over there by the Trinity Groves area in Dallas, which is across the highway and then a little bit across the Trinity River from the American Airlines Center. So I don't know how that would go. You probably have to buy some homes out type of deal. But the Dallas Mavericks are going to look a lot different in a couple of years. And potentially the whole city of Dallas is going to look a whole lot different in a couple of years. If they do this and if they pull this off, it instantly makes Dallas more of a tourist spot than it ever has before. And you just never know. You just never know. So, yeah, man, that does it for the news and rumors. Let me get back into the comment. Salute to my homie Coy over here in the building. Coy, appreciate the $5 dono. He goes, Dad, Luka is here. It's over for the league. Much love, TJ. Salute, Coy. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much, man, as always. Yeah, man. I think Dad Luka might be a big time problem for the NBA moving forward. I think with the idea of a Dad Luka and now a Dad Dak, they got something to play for, man. They got something bigger to play for than just themselves. Like they're, Luka's probably playing for himself, his family, his girl, whatever the case may be. Now he got a daughter, right? So it's like, I don't know what that does to you. I don't have any kids, but I would want to bet that you want to play even better, play even harder, But that's just outside perspective. Nancy says, TGK, how you doing? Yeah, we definitely need a win. I hope we don't take things for granted. The Bucks lost against the Bulls last night. Wow, I didn't know that. With DeRozan and Levine both out, and they had to go to OT. Wow. The Nuggets lost to, I forgot who they beat. I forgot who they beat, but they beat somebody without Jokic. I think they beat the Clippers without Jokic and Jamal Murray. That was pretty crazy. If y'all are on Twitch and y'all don't know this, I am streaming on Twitch now. I'm also streaming on Twitter and YouTube. So if y'all, fancy those apps over YouTube, definitely go over there. I am on there. Let me see. Oh, I thought this was a Twitch comment. It's a promo comment to get more promotion here. I'm good. I'm good right now. Nancy said Detroit is who they play last. Oh, okay. Speaking of Detroit, I'm going to be in Detroit in a couple of weeks. All right. Gina Kim says Kai doesn't need to drop 40 because of Brunson. I want him to score at least 25 plus while the rest of the Mavs back him up. Yup. Don't need him to carry when others should score too. Grizzlies are not W. All right. Well, we'll see. We about to get into it. RC says salute TGK and congrats to our guy Luka Doncic. Your baby girl is a beautiful thing. 100%. Salute to you too, RC. Appreciate you, bro. Ray says, what's up, TGK? What's up, Ray? You gonna be in the We Talk Mavs what's it, playback? You gonna be there? I might be there. Unless I fall asleep. Richard Case in the building. What's up, Richard Case? It's okay to laugh. I would, but was up late on a cat food mission from hell. Probably catch WTM tomorrow. Richard K says that's what Luka needed. Life just got real for them. Now he will grow up, Yeah, I mean, again, I've always heard stories that having a kid just changes everything for you. Nick says, I'm not vibing that court. I want the original court back with the Mavs logo and blue theme. I think tonight is because, like Coy stated here, Leon Bridges, he's having a concert after it. So they're just kind of going off of the new jerseys that the Mavericks have. So it should be a fun night. Nick says over under Kai 40 points. I'm gonna go under. I'll put it as a poll here in a bit. Martin Blake, what's up? Mother effing congrats to Luka, but I already placed the bet yesterday. Sure win now becomes a probability win for us. Yeah. I am a little worried about tonight. Nick says, love J Kidd, the player, but I still think he's an assistant coach at best. He's a player's coach for sure. Gina Kim says, I'm not too worried. Luka is out, but Exum and Timmy kind of worry me. Agreed. We got Hardy, but history has us not winning without Tim and sex of minutes has a great, especially him handling the ball and defending. Yeah, we're going to miss those two guys. Tim Hardaway, you need him. You need Tim Hardaway. I don't care how you put it. You need a Tim Hardaway whenever you don't have a Luka, and you need an Exum whenever you don't have either one of them. So it's going to be a tough game. I'd have to definitely think about and see what our chances look like when we get into the opponent review, which we're about to get into that. Frank says, yeah, I don't know if Mark planned everything, but Miriam being the majority owner instantly seems like a chess move to eventually build a casino in Dallas. It's super obvious. Yeah. Agreed, man. I created some like AI photos the other day. They're pretty legit, man. Ultra says, let's go Mavs. Dad, Luka incoming. Tomorrow. We need Luka tomorrow against the Thunder. 100%. Gina Kim said, I respect Kid for going off, especially against Tim. Doesn't help me get back on the Kid hype train, but he did well last game. He keeps this up, and I'm back on board. I'm proud to say that's my coach. Hey, I'm proud right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud right now. Frank says, what's your ideal lineup today? All right, well, let's do this, Frank. Let's do this. I appreciate all the comments, man. Let me get through the rest of these comments. I'm gonna come right back to that one. All right, Frank, give me a second. Richard K says Green has a big night without Luka. I hope he needs 15 plus. I'm sorry, Josh Green needs to give me 15 points minimum tonight. Ray says going to playback is fun there, especially when Larry is on stage. Sometimes he makes King. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think on the last one, I was like trying to host it a little bit for like a couple of seconds, and then Larry and King took over, and King was talking about he wasn't going to be on there, and he was. Yeah, man. It's funny when they're going at it. Rel says congratulations to Luka. Yeah, man. Congrats. You know, Rel, when you bringing a baby girl to the world, man, let me know. Putting pressure on Rel, right? Jenna Kim says also wanted to congratulate Devin Armani Doncic on his new little sister. Just kidding. Saw a lot of comments about him everywhere. The trolls are hilarious. Yeah, that is pretty funny. The whole Devin Booker. All right, let me get back to this comment. Where are we at? It was Frank's comment somewhere around here. I know I'm not missing it. No, I'm not missing it. Here it goes. All right, man. So this is what we're gonna do. Should I even review the previous game? The previous game was a good game. I ain't gonna lie. The Mavericks played great defense. They ran into the best defense in the league, and Luka put up 41 points on the day that Dirk Nowitzki was calling the game. And he nailed 2 clutch free throws at the end of the game. I think him and Kyrie played a great game. They were definitely mixing it up, trying to get different mismatches, as we predicted on the pregame show. They did good. For a second, it looked like they were going to lose, but they pulled it out, man. They played well. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, especially against a great defense. The way Houston has been playing. Houston's been playing out of their mind recently. So, not to get into like stats or anything. Sometimes when you win, you saw the game, right? You saw the stats. There's nothing to touch on because I do feel like I'm behind where I'm supposed to be in the pregame show. So, yeah, man. All right. To answer your question, Frank, let's get into the Mavericks opponent review. And let me pull this up. Because I need to see what this opponent is going to look like to have a better feel for what I think the Mavericks need to put out there as the starting lineup. All right. So here we go, guys. We're about to review the Memphis Grizzlies. Currently, they are a measly 4-13. Jeez. Pretty bad. Their starters, I don't even know who they've been starting, but it should be John Moran suspended. Marcus Smart is out. Luke Kennard is out. Xavier Tillman is out. Jake LaRavia is out. All right, cool. So that means maybe Derrick Rose is starting. I'll double check in a second. That means maybe Zaire Williams will start. Desmond Bane at the 3. At the 3, he's healthy. Jaren Jackson at the 4, he's healthy. And Bismack Biyombo at the 5. As we know, David Roddy, he punishes us every time he plays us. And I don't know much about Jacob Gilliard. I know John Conchar is pretty good, I guess, in spurts. So, I mean, let's look at it. Let's look at what the hell they've recently done. Let's see who they started in the last game. Here we go. All right, I don't got the Dak cadence. My bad. I'll never do that again. All right, let me see. Then the Grizzlies beat the Jazz recently in the last game. But the Memphis Grizzlies started Jaren Jackson, David Roddy, Bismack Biyombo, Rose, and Bane. Okay, so Roddy gets the nod. He got 19 points. And you know when Roddy is on the court against the Dallas Mavericks, he has a game. I am a little bit scared about that. Desmond Bane and Derrick Rose, they both got 9 assists together. They were all pluses. I mean, the Jazz was like they don't even care this year. What the hell did the Jazz do? Collins. Damn, what is it? What's his name? Markin is not. He's not playing right now. That's crazy. Kessler, he's not starting. Kessler not starting. That's strange. Huh. That's weird. It's like the Jazz are tanking on purpose. All right, whatever. I'm over the Jazz. All right. So let's go look at what the Memphis Grizzlies are averaging. Let's see their stats. Let's see who we need to look out for. All right. Desmond Bane is their leading scorer with 23.2 points. Bismack Biyombo is leading the team with 7.2 rebounds. Desmond Bane with 5.2 assists is leading the team in assists. In steals, Marcus Smart was leading the team in 2.0 steals, but he's not playing. And Jerry Jackson is leading the team with 1.8 blocks. Jaren Jackson is also scoring 19.5 points per game with 6 rebounds, almost 2 assists. Santi Aldama, which I think he was a problem last time we played them, 14 points, about almost 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Derrick Rose is giving them 10 points, 3 assists. But with more minutes now, you saw what he got. I think he almost had 9 assists. Xavier Tillman, 9 points. Ira Williams, 9 points. David Roddy, 8 points. But you saw he got 19 against the Jazz. Luka Kennard, Bismack Biyombo. All right. If the Mavericks were fully healthy, I don't see anyone even here that could guard Luka, right? I still don't see anybody that could guard Kyrie on here. So maybe there's some opportunities here to find mismatches. I mean, the Mavericks overall, we'll see. I really need to get a better picture for who the hell we're going against today and who we have available. I know who we have available, but it's just I got to spend time on it. Give me a second. I'm going to get there. All right. So now we get into this next leg of this whole opponent review. And in this next leg, we're going to go over what their best lineups are, right? And this is just to give us an idea, right? Just to see what to expect. So let's go to the Memphis Grizzlies. Again, I didn't get to do any other show prep, so all this we're doing it live. We're doing it live. All right. So I think they only had one game. This is our starting lineup right here. You see that? Derrick Rose, Biyombo, Jackson, Bane, Roddy. That's what they started last game against the Jazz. And in 10 minutes, their offensive efficiency rating is 119, and their defensive rating is 109. All right. And so the way they go off of this is like per 100 possessions. So per 100 possessions, these guys would have scored 120 and only given up 109. So they had a positive rating of 9.5. What the hell does this 90.9 mean here? Assist percentage. Okay. That's a good idea, right? So that tells you that this team got the majority of the points by assist. And their pace is kind of average, kind of slow. Because look at this kind of pace. This pace is fast, slow pace. So this starting lineup that we potentially might see. If y'all see David, is it David Roddy? I don't even know. Roddy. Just know if you see Roddy in the lineup, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Maybe Grant Williams can hold his own. Okay. I like that. Grant Williams has to start. Grant Williams has to start. Yeah. So, all right. I like that. Okay. So, it's only one game. This is a team they're probably going to run out there again. So, this is all we could go off of. The starting lineup is all we could go off of. I don't know who the hell else they run out there. But their starting lineup for 10 minutes, they were pretty good. They're pretty solid. And right now, we can't even look at the Dallas Mavericks without a Luka, without a Tim Hardaway, without anybody, right? So I don't even know how we could do this. Yeah, I don't even want to try. Forget that. Because there's not going to be a lineup without Tim Hardaway, Luka, or Exum that we could potentially find that has enough minutes on this team. It's not going to be possible. So we're literally playing a really rare lineup tonight, whatever the Mavericks end up throwing out there. So again, what to watch for: that Memphis Grizzlies lineup of Roddy, Jackson, Bismack, Rose, and Bane. They're pretty good. I gotta give him that. All right. So now we want to now get into like the team rate, and this is where it's kind of tough. All of the team rating stuff goes completely out the window. So whatever this rating is right now, let me see. Will Will it adjust? Okay, it won't adjust. Adjust. Let's refresh. Maybe it needed a refresh. There it goes. All right, so right now the Dallas Mavericks have the 6th best offense per adjusted rating. And then the defense, where did the Mavericks rank? Mavericks ranked 26th best as far as the defensive ranking. The Memphis Grizzlies rank, where the hell the Memphis Grizzlies at? They're unrankable. They're 16th. Again, and then they have an offensive rating of 106. Again, all this goes out the window. These lineups are completely void of any consistency for us to base things off of. But we know what the lineups are, right? We know what the lineups are. So now this takes me back. This takes me back to this question, which I had it up here. So what would be my ideal lineup? All right. I think my ideal lineup tonight is obviously going to be Kyrie at the 1. So that'll be Kyrie and Derrick Rose. Bane is going to be at the 2. And if you know me, you know that in the thumbnail, I put Josh Green and Desmond Bane. I made those thumbnails yesterday. I didn't know Luka was not going to be available tonight, right? If not, I would have, why wouldn't you put Luka in the thumbnail? Now, I put Josh Green in there for a reason. Josh Green got to start, and he's got to cover Desmond Bane. It's just the name of the game. I'm sorry, Josh Green. You gotta go out there. There's no Tim Hardaway. There's no Exum. Josh Green has to be the 2 today. That's my idea. So Kyrie at the 1, Green at the 2. So at the 3, Roddy is at the 3. Well, Grant is gonna have to guard him. So Grant will be your 3 in a way, but he's gonna be your 4. But at the 3, Derrick Jones Jr. has to start, and he could. Damn, we're gonna have a small lineup today, and then Derek Lively at the 5. So it would be Kyrie, Green, Derrick Jones, Grant Williams, and Lively. I can see Jaren Jackson having a really good game today, and depending on how well Grant Williams guards Roddy, he might have a good game today too. So that is going to be real interesting to see how this goes tonight. I'm kind of scared. I'm not going to lie. Pretty scared. So that takes me to the next thing, right? What's the X factor for today's game? What's the X factor, man? Man, that's tough. That's tough. Honestly, I think Derrick Rose is going to have a decent game, decent Derrick Rose game. I think Kyrie's going to outshine him. I think Desmond Bane is going to have a way better game than Josh Green. All right. The bench players that they have, they aren't like the best, but you look at our bench players, we don't have shooting. We're going to have a Jaden Hardy coming off the bench. We're going to have a Seth Curry coming off the bench. We're not getting defense off the bench. Hopefully, Omax Sounds Prosper is available. He is available, actually. We might get AJ Lawson sighting out there. So those are 2 defensive players. And then you got a potential of a Dexter Jackson playing tonight, and he's very athletic. Interesting. So I'm going to hedge all of my X factor requirements on the defense of it's going to come down to the defense of Grant Williams. Trust me, if you're a Mavs fan, you've seen this. You know how Roddy gives it up. Roddy dominates us every time he plays us. And this is probably why we got Grant Williams, right? If Grant Williams can hold his own and keep Roddy sub like 8 points today, if Roddy gets above 10, 12 points, it's going to be rough. He got 19 against the Jazz, and they won by like 15, right? So I think if the Mavericks could keep Roddy beneath 10 points, and that's going to be the job of Grant Williams, I'm just assuming this is what I would do. I think that gives the Mavs a good chance because all of the offensive firepower that they have is going to have to come from Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. If you let them have a third player be effective offensively to where they got 15 to 18, 19 points in Roddy, then we're in trouble. That's really what I'm putting it on. I think Jaren Jackson's going to have a good game because we don't have anyone to guard him necessarily. And Desmond Bane's going to have a good game unless Josh Green locks him up, which is not going to happen. So it all comes down to David Roddy, or I think that's his name, Roddy, and how we defend him. Grant Williams must do a good job against Roddy to give us a chance today. So that's my X factor today. Grant Williams defense on David Roddy. I think that's his name. All right, man. I hope y'all appreciated that that review of our opponent today. Again, it's kind of hard to review them when they've not played together. This new lineup has not played together, and the Mavericks lineup has this new lineup tonight has not played a lick of basketball together. So it's gonna be real interesting to see. All right, so let me go back to this poll that I have over here. Wow, 23 votes. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all voting. 25 votes now. Wow. I put no Luka, no Exum, no THJ, question mark. And I gave y'all 3 options. Either must-win scenario, no problem, it's the Grizzlies, or Kyrie masterclass. And 60% of y'all said Kyrie masterclass. 24% of y'all said must-win scenario. And 16% no problem, it's the Grizzlies. All right, Kyrie got to go off, huh? Is Kyrie the X factor? Is Kyrie the X factor? I don't know. You know what? That's great. That's a great question. That's a great question. How about I ask y'all? Let's get y'all involved. Who is the X factor for today? I'm gonna go Grant Williams, because I also think Grant Williams needs to shoot better. He had an air ball against the Rockets and 0 points again. Like, what are we doing? Are we acting like Reggie Bullock? On top of that, Reggie Bullock didn't get a tribute video versus when he came to town with the Rockets. So that was interesting to see. So we're gonna put up 2 options here today. We're also gonna put Desmond Bane. Meaning Desmond Bane, if he has a good game, could he beat us? Or I think it's David Roddy. I'm tripping, but I'm gonna put Roddy. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know who y'all think the X factor is. Either one of these 2 Mavs or one of those 2 Grizzlies. We're going to get back into the comments for a little bit before we go into the over-under segment. Again, salute to y'all for hanging out with me, man. We got about 20, 30 minutes. Well, yeah, 30 minutes before they tip off. About 20 minutes before I get to the predictions. I hope when y'all watching this that it just goes by so fast that you're like, dang, it's almost game time, right? That's what the whole premise of this is. The whole pregame show is to get your mind off of whatever's going on outside of your day, and then get you to game time, and then you're like, oh, it's time to watch a basketball game, right? So that's the whole premise of this, man. Hope y'all enjoy it, man. All right, where am I at? Let's get caught up on all these comments. Appreciate y'all being as active as y'all always are, man. Where we at? It's funny. I put pressure on Rail, man. You know, I said, when's your turn to be a dad, bro? Jenna Kim says, Luka just lost his dad bod. He will get it back or be in shape. Father Luka. We'll see. Martin Blake says, I was hoping this will be a Omax breakout game, but now go Hardy and Green. It's their time to shine. Green definitely got to fill it up. Green's got to be that THJ role today. The thing about Hardy, he just can't like jump over somebody and shoot it like Tim Hardaway can. So it's gonna be interesting to see how we involve him offensively off the bench. He's gonna be our 6th man today, unless they make that Curry. It's gonna be real interesting to see. Jason Kidd has a hard job today because these Grizzlies, they're not gonna go out there and just keep losing. They don't want to keep losing, you know. And their lineup that they got out there it's a lineup. The lineup the Grizzlies have tonight is a lineup that could impact the Mavericks. Like, they match up well against us tonight because we have no Luka, because we have no Tim Hardaway, because we have no Exum. They match up very well against the Mavericks tonight. Call me crazy. I hope I'm crazy. Nick says Devin Booker became a big brother today. I can't wait for Christmas, man. We're 24 days away? I cannot wait. Gina Kim says Luka's new nickname is Father Luka or Daddy Luka. Daddy Doncic sounds good too. When he goes off, we'll call it Daddy time. Freak time can't compete. We got Daddy. I'm not gonna be calling another grown man Daddy, right? But you know, it might work for for other folks, but I ain't gonna be calling Daddy Doncic. Daddy Luka. It's the last time you're gonna hear me say that. All jokes aside, but I'm just calling him the Don. Right? The Don is one of the greatest nicknames you can have as a basketball player, and that's what I'll call. Well, my bad. Let me get to the TGKs up in here. Gina Kim Moses says we got the two most important players, Kai and Lively. I have hope in them, but it's hard to trust the Mavs sometimes. I need everyone to step it up. Grant is due for a 15-plus game. You think we need Seth? Seth got I don't know, man. Since that 15-point game, he ain't really done much. So I would rely on Hardy first. If Hardy's not giving you much, put in Seth. Go from there. Martin Blake says we need Gafford or Riches. They can complement our defense well when Lively is out. I was off for Drummond, but got turned off the other day when he can't shoot free throws. I saw that. They were playing a hack of Drummond. I saw that. Jenny Kim says, do you think DJJ starts or Green? Green wasn't bad last game, but DJJ was amazing. So he could be back, but it depends on kid. I think both of them need to start. As a matter of fact, let me see if Grant Asset has announced our starters for today. All right, Grant hasn't. Let me see if Landon Thomas got any beat on that. Salute to Landon Thomas. Oh, boom. Yeah, we got starters, ladies and gentlemen. We got starters. And I slightly glanced at it, so I don't know who the starter is. Boom. 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 What'd I say, man? What'd I say? Me and Jason Kidd, we're like this. Me and Jason Kidd, we're right. I'm in Jason Kidd's mind. I know what he's thinking. Or he thinking like me. But the starters are Kyrie Irving, Josh Green, Derrick Jones Jr., Grant Williams, and Derek Lively. Y'all saw that. I literally went through what I thought the starting lineup should be, right? Player by player. And boom, we got it right on the nail. We didn't get no curveball starters. None of that. I need to stop all these Google Chrome notifications. They're annoying me. But yeah, look at that, guys. Kyrie, Josh Green, Derrick Jones, Grant Williams, and Derek Lively tonight. I like our starting lineup. I ain't gonna lie. And I like it more because I kind of predicted it, right? Sometimes you gotta pat yourself on the back, man. Where am I at? Okay, we're right here. Again, we're about to get into over. Man, let's do over unders while we're reading comments. Let's do that, right? All right, man, let's go ahead and let's look at where this current poll is at. I said Huda is the X factor for today, and 50% of y'all said Kyrie Irving. All right, we'll leave it at that. Kyrie Irving is the X factor of today's game. Now that Josh Green is starting, let's put a prop for Josh Green. Josh Green. I'm gonna set his. We're gonna go with points. I'm gonna set his points at 12.5. I feel like, what did I say? He needs to get 15 minimum. No, let's do 14.5. I'm tripping. He needs to get 15 minimum. But y'all let me know. Josh Green points, 12.5. Do y'all think he gets over or under that today? Y'all let me know. Now let me try to get caught up over here on all the TGK comments to see if there's any. Gab says, if Grant Williams can get in his 3-point bag and Josh Green returns from his on-court siesta, we should be able to cover the loss in points. I hope, man. I hope. We need to find Luka's production. We need to find Tim Hardaway's production and Exum's production, right? So we're talking about 30 points, 15 points, and maybe 6 points. So that's 51 points that we're missing tonight. 51, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we going to get 51 points from? Think of that. Think of that. Div says, damn, bro, Luka should be playing. What a lame excuse to miss a game, bro. I think it's kind of lame too. All right. Ray says, Josh and Bane, the 2020 draft. Yeah, it's going to be the battle of the 2020 draft. And not to say that not wanting to play because you had a daughter is lame. I'm just saying it's only like 5-6 hours of your day. Like you don't have to travel. Like just go play. No, I'm playing. He deserved the day, right? Like go have the day. It's a special moment. These things don't happen every day. Basketball is not your be all end all. Like take the day off, man. Be with your daughter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big Fat says TGK, everyone not named Kai. I like that. Everyone not named Kai is the X Factor. I kind of agree with that. Hardy 30 piece, book it. All right, man. I don't know about 30 piece, but I'll take a 14 piece. Pause. Ray says DJJ and Josh should shine in defense tonight. That's the X Factor. I think if Josh Green could kind of level out Bane's production, that gives us a really good chance to win for the Dallas Mavericks. But if Roddy finds an advantage against Grant Williams, we don't have anybody else to stop Roddy. Roddy is just physical as hell. He gets easy buckets. He can shoot. If Roddy has a good game tonight, I'm going to sleep early. I don't care. Because I already know where it's going to go. Ray says, I'd rather let Roddy cook than Bane. Why though? Because if Bane is like not producing, that means he's really just getting assists, right? I just don't see how Bane doesn't cook. I think it's a for sure thing. Bane and Jackson cook tonight. I just don't think you can let three people cook. I'm so against that for the Mavericks. Big Fat Winner says a few games ago, Santi Aldama went for I think 28 points, and Williams went off last night off the bench for 15. Oh yeah. Zaire Williams, guy filled with potential. I guess he's still trying to figure out his way, but Santi, I remember he had a good game against us, so don't sleep on those guys, right? Those guys could go off too. I just think with Roddy, it takes a whole different level of defensive effort that if you could get ahead of it, you put yourself in a good spot. Also expose him. Like if I'm Kyrie, I'm calling for ISOs against a Roddy. I'm trying to get him in foul trouble. He won't be able to keep up with me. That guy kind of heavy set. He's not going to be able to guard Kyrie. Like put him in ISOs and expose that man. Jenny Kim says, I want to see Lawson and Greg Brown. Even Dexter would be good. Lawson has already played with us, so he'll know what to do, and he's always played good too. Yeah, I think he might get a couple minutes tonight. Brown is out. He's not going to play tonight. Nick says, Kyrie is the X Factor. Mavs win if he imposes his will with a Hall of Fame performance tonight. Nobody else on the floor is really on his level tonight. That's gonna be a sight to see, man. Sight to see for sure. Gav says, hey, yo, TGK, I got Grant Williams over 2.5 3-pointers. Kyrie over 3.5 3-pointers. I feel like this is going to be key to us winning. Yeah, I think the Mavericks need to knock down as many 3-pointers as possible for sure to get a chance, especially when Williams is not giving you much. Williams is not giving you much at all recently, other than defense. Give Williams credit for the defense, right? I'm not going to say, don't give him credit for the defense. Like, I think Grant Williams is he's in a bit of a funk. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on him, right? To do what he needs to be doing. I think he personally came out and said that, if he were to rank his defense, he wouldn't rank it highly because he feels he's been disappointing the team as far as his defensive effort has been. So I understand him. I understand that perspective. But also, like, bro, we still need you, man. We need you to be what we got you for. You knock down threes. You've been shooting them for like 50% throughout the year. So it's just like continue to be who you've been, bro. And I think he'll be fine. It's just he's got to find his way, man. That air ball the other night, I ain't trying to see that. You ain't trying to see that. We ain't trying to see that, right? So he's got to turn it around offensively, man. And I think he could do it against this team for sure. All right, so while we're in the over-unders segment, y'all wanna pick a team with me? Let's do that. I got a little bit of cash today, so let's do a prize picks. Let's do a prize pick. Let's do a little something, man. Let's go Mavericks. I know y'all won't be able to respond to me in live. All right, so here's the field for the Mavs, right? Got Derek Lively, 9 rebounds, 10 points. What has he been? I don't think he's been near 10 points. We're facing tough competition today for points. Grant Williams is at 10 points, but they don't have his 3-pointers anywhere. I would have taken Grant Williams 3 points makes today. I'm scared about picking Grant Williams. Josh Green, they got him at 12 points. I might take Josh Green points. I might. That's tough, but I might. They got Kyrie Irving at 33.5 points tonight. That's high. That's Luka Doncic's numbers. They got Kyrie at 33.5. Nah, bro. Nah. They don't even got his assist out here. Wow. I ain't gonna lie. 33.5 is high, bro. I think he could get there. He hasn't got there in the last 4 games, obviously, because it's not like he's got a, oh, that's risky, bro. 33 is high, bro. I would take his rebounds and assists. Josh Green, I'll take his points. Grant Williams, I'm not comfortable with 10 points. Like, bro, he's not even 0, 5, 6, 7. Why is it at 10? Somebody explain that to me. And then Derek Lively. I don't know why they got him at 9 rebounds when he's barely touching 9. Yeah, I don't like that prop. He's going against Bismack Biyombo. Bismack's a problem. Y'all let me know if I'm crazy. Hold on. Let me see what the Grizzlies got. Bismack with 7.5 rebounds. I think Bismack could get 8 rebounds tonight. But they got Roddy out here. They don't have Roddy. Damn. Oh. Jaren Jackson, do they got his blocks and steals? They got his blocks and steals. They don't got his blocks, though. Damn, he has 7. All right. Jaren Jackson does a number on us each time. I'm going to just take that one. Where's Derrick Rose at? Well, Desmond Bane, 6 assists. Honestly, Desmond Bane might get points tonight. Well, he's at 24. Oh, he's not even getting that. Derrick Rose points and rebounds. They don't even want to put Derrick Rose as an assist out here. All right, let me see the comments. What y'all thinking, bro? Help me out here, man. Help me out here. We're about to get into the prediction here in a second. Help me out here. Nick says Kyrie dropping 40 minimum. So I should take the Kyrie points or should I take his rebounds and assists? Kyrie going for 50 tonight. Man, should I trust y'all, bro? Omax time. Omax is on the court. Yeah, I think Omax needs to get like 15, 20 minutes tonight. Hold My Latte. What's up, Hold My Latte? Says, do you think Omax is going to see some minutes? Yeah, I actually think so. 10. It's got to be at least 10 minimum, right? 10 minimum. Anything less than that's kind of ridiculous. Let me see. Where we at? Man, what should I take, bro? Like, y'all telling me to take Kyrie. I don't know about taking Kyrie. Kyrie dropping 40 minimum. I'm telling you. Josh over what? On points? Take his assist. Whose assist? I don't know. Those points are a little crazy. Maybe go under. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. All right. Let me just go ahead and solidify my pick. So I got 3. I think I'm going to just stick to these 3. How about that? Green over, Kyrie over, and Jaren Jackson over. I want to add Desmond Bane's rebounds. I think we have to. We'll add his rebounds. I just don't like taking like risky bets, bro. Jaren Jackson Jr., he hasn't broke 20 points. I'll still take his blocks and steals. All right, man. We'll leave it at that. Desmond Bane over. And we'll put a little $5 on this. $5. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, man. Again, I'm not taking that Kyrie over 33.5. I think that's a bit ridiculous, to be honest. All right, man. So you already know what time it is. It is now time for the game predictions. I'm not gonna read any more comments. Y'all go ahead and get y'all game predictions in, or y'all can watch me review the betting odds that they got going on. So let's go ahead and review the betting odds for tonight's game, and let's get our prediction going. All right, man. Let me go ahead and pull this up so y'all can see what I'm seeing, man. Again, I'm not looking at your comments. So whatever we come up with, let's see if our score is exactly the same. All right, look at that. Look at this matchup, man. They got the Dallas Mavericks favored by 6. That's crazy. So they what they really thinking is the Mavs are gonna win by 10, you know. I'm willing to bet, like, what is this? First quarter. Yeah, I was about to say, I think this game will be a lot closer in the first quarter. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm willing to bet the Grizzlies might win the first quarter, and then the Mavericks will win the second. They'll probably be level at the third, and then the Mavs run away with it in the fourth. But they're playing it safe here too, with the first quarter being the biggest gap. Interesting. Full game +6, total score 224. So they thinking there might be some defense here tonight. All right. Here we go. Let me get my prediction in. I don't feel the greatest about the Mavs tonight, offensively speaking. So I'm gonna go, but also the Grizzlies don't have much firepower, if we're being honest. All right, guys, here we go. There's my Dallas Mavericks prediction versus the Grizzlies tonight. I got the Dallas Mavericks 117-108 to the Grizzlies, defeating them tonight, sending them to 4-14 for the season. Let me see what y'all got on here. Where we at? Gina Kim says that if we blow them out, then he shouldn't even have to go over 30. But if no one else shows up, he might have to drop 30 burger. I can see that, but still. Mavs lose 121-98. Luka's fault for losing. Wow. Come on, bro. Don't put that negativity out there. Don't put it out there. Martin Blake says Mavs 125, Grizz 100. Man, I saw Powell on the screen and realized he could play tons of minutes tonight. I didn't even think of that. He shouldn't though. Rashawn Holmes should have a good game against these Grizzlies. Honestly, you got me scared there for a second though. You got me scared. Martin Blake says offensively, we will be faster tonight. We got to get stops though. Nick says Mavs 110, Grizz 107. Kyrie dropping 44 points and a game winner. Damn, we need a game winner to beat the Grizzlies. I'm trying to go sleep early, bro. I got a OT tomorrow, you know. Gav says Mavs 111, Grizz 106. I like that. Like a good win. Big Fat says Mavs 102-99, but could see Memphis winning. You know, oddly enough, I can see that too. I don't want to admit that, but I can see that. Nick says I called the Kai game winner against Lakers too, if you remember. I have to go back. Did you? That's crazy. You might have a thing for that then. All right, Kyrie hits a game winner tonight, I'm not ever gonna dispute you ever again. Jenna Kim says 128-116 Mavs. I would say Mavs score is a bit too high. You don't have Luka, THJ, or Exum. Kind of have to bring the score down a little bit, you know. But you never know. This could be just no defense at all type of game. Big Fat says had a small heart attack with Powell playing major minutes. Yeah, I don't want to see that either, bro. I don't want to see that either at all. Richard K says, never estimate the power of the powwows. Powell playing the I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So I've been thinking of trying to improve this show, right? I've been considering getting a stream deck. I don't know if you heard of this, like this little device. I could push like buttons and it'll play like my sound effects. So instead of like having to play sound effects from like here one at a time, I can just press a button and do it, right? Like that sounds a lot better, but yeah, man. All right. I think it is about almost time for tip off. It's gonna be a couple of minutes. We got about 8 minutes before tip off, but I'm kind of ready to get situated, turn my TV on, get it on the right stream. So I can watch this game properly. You'll be able to catch me on the We Talk Mavs playback if y'all want to get on there and chat it up. Halil, what's up? Says, let's go Kai Irving and the Dallas Mavericks when today Dallas Mavericks. Yeah. Halil, we got to get that dub today, man. Today is a must win for the Dallas Mavericks. You got to get this win tonight and hope that Luka comes back tomorrow. And then y'all take on the Thunder, and we got to get a big dub tonight. I will be there. TGK is a trap game, so it's going to be close, but Kai will save us. He'll be in rhythm tonight due to him having the ball up. I hope so, man. I hope so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been your boy, TGK. Appreciate you watching. If you watched on Twitch, appreciate you too. On Twitter, wherever you watch. Thank you so much. It's been your boy, TGK. Let's go, Mavs.
Put the city on now. It's mine now.